Ramona, what can you tell us about Kobe's mindset now that the news is out he's done for the season?
Yeah, I mean, Kobe's mindset is essentially he did not want to admit that this was going to happen, that he was not going to play the rest of the year because he's Kobe and he doesn't ever admit to anything like that. I mean, this is a very reluctant admission on his part. I think there was still something in the back of his head that said maybe I'll come back the last week of the year just to show that I can. But really, when you think about it, there is absolutely no reason for him to come back this season. The Lakers are heading towards the lottery. They're heading towards potentially even a top 5 pick. There's no reason for him to risk anything on his own health or even give them a better chance of winning if he comes back, quite frankly. And I think there's sort of there's a recognition that knee is not healing as quickly as anyone would hope. You know, he could have probably pushed it if they were in a playoff push. He could have probably tried to get back, but there's no reason for him to try to do this year. And as much as it's hard for him to admit this or hard for him to accept this, it's just the way it's going to be.
Well, if we see him next at the beginning of next NBA season, that would be an 11-month stretch where Kobe was in rehab. Are there any concerns? What kind of concerns are there when it comes to Kobe in next season?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same concerns that you had when he ruptured that Achilles. I mean, when you do that in your mid-30s, it's a terrible injury to come back from the next year. Even, you know, you kind of assume that one injury leads to other injuries, which is exactly kind of what happened. This Achilles wasn't directly responsible for the knee injury. By all accounts, you know, from both coaches and medical personnel that we've all talked to since this happened, it didn't have anything to do with the knee injury. It's a completely separate injury. It's a different leg even. But, you know, when you haven't been playing and you go out and play and you're playing heavy minutes in those 6 games that he did come back, he was playing point guard, you wonder if he was really ready to do that or if it really simply was just unlucky. But, yeah, you wonder. He's going to be 36 next season. He'll still be the highest paid player in the league. You know, I've seen enough from the man over the course of his 18-year NBA career to never count him out of anything. But you know, he's 36. And I think he will use all of that as motivation to go out and try to prove people wrong again. The Lakers felt very comfortable giving him that contract because of his work ethic and his reputation, but we'll see when he gets back out there.
All right, not a big surprise, but it is official. Kobe done for the year. The Lakers' win percentage right now would be the worst since moving to L.A. back in 1960. Ramona, thanks.